Hi, I'm Eric Westrich, and we're exploring co-working. It seems like every time we turn around, there's another co-working place popping up. I've worked through a lot of them. We have Jacob Sapochnick, one of the co-founders of Co-mmunity,
Right.
to help us explore this idea. So what do you think is driving the pain points that are causing people to want to co-work? Why now? Why not 3 years ago?
Well, I think what's happening right now is as technology becomes more accessible, as they want to get things fast, they realize that collaboration is really the key to success. So getting out of the house, not paying for office space that is expensive, committing yourself to a lease over a year, people want to be able to start and finish fast. And so co-working allows you to come in, start your deal. If you feel that it's working, you continue. If it's not, you just move on. And the freedom to do that, kind of like an Uber, like an Airbnb, on the go is what drives community. And that's why people are coming in, that's why they see the future of on demand.
So when people co-work, what are the different types of people? Is there one type of person, or you get
Right.
different groups?
So we've got startups that are coming in and they want to start their companies, they're collaborating. We've got individuals that are there, they want to start a small business. You've got people that want to test ideas. They don't want to come for the day. They just want to feel what does it be like to start my company. You've got people that are interested in not being alone because they already work from home. They want to feel there's the crowd, so they'll come for a couple of days. The freedom itself makes them feel comfortable, that they're not locked to a lease. They don't have to be there if they don't want to be there. Some people use multiple co-working spaces in their businesses. And so that freedom to create really allows us to continue to build a community, which means we want to invite different people. We want to invite creatives. We want to invite inspiring people. We want to invite people that are new and they are afraid. And we want to make people feel comfortable because they are able to get a sense of satisfaction from working together.
And what kind of services do people demand out of a co-working place? What's the most important thing to the people who want to co-work?
So first of all, they want to be able to have a professional place to work. So they want to have access to Wi-Fi, to computer. They want to be able to have a privacy to work by themselves if they want, but also want to be able to have a common space to collaborate. So the most important thing is accessibility, privacy, and a professional looking space where they can come bring clients or even just be there every day. Space, definitely the design and the quality of the space is still very important.
So why would somebody choose one place over another? Are they all the same? Are
Absolutely.
they different? What makes one co-working place different from another?
So for example, the biggest thing about co-working spaces is the vibe. Like when you walk in there, do you have a vibe where you can come in here and you can explode your business? You feel like you want to stay there, kind of like when you walk into a restaurant. You know, from the moment you walk in there, if you want to stay and eat or not. So in our space and community, when the idea was you walk in there, you wanted to create, like you want to jump in the air. We have this, it's a big space, like we have like a loft style. You want to jump in the air, you want to feel inspired. That's our motto. You know, work inspired. You walk in there and you just want to sit there and ideas flow. That's how, so the way place is designed, we have the drawing boards, we've got the open space, we've got the sit down on the floor with the poofs. Everybody's sitting there and they feel like they want to create. They want to build their companies and then they don't want to leave. And that's what we wanted to do. Yeah. So the key of a co-working space is you want to come there, you don't want to feel bored. Because if you feel bored, you want to leave and you're not going to work on your business. If you want to be bored, you're going to go to Regis. You know what I mean? And so our space is there. It's like if there was music, you feel like you want to dance, and that's the idea behind what we want to do.
So one of the things that's important to me, and the reason that we're doing Startup Show San Diego is an integrated and complete content strategy for San Diego. We think that it's important that people learn to use content, realize it's getting easier and easier.
Sure.
So I noticed that Co-mmunity, you were putting up a podcast space, and some other place are doing that. So what kind of feedback are your customers giving you? Is that something they asked for? Is that something you just thought they needed?
Well, we wanted to create a space where people can create content anytime, any day. And so the biggest hurdles of people creating videos and audio content and even written materials when they want to create blogging is because they don't know how to do it. It's too expensive. we felt that content drives innovation right now. Content is the key to any business, if it's a designer studio or if it's a startup. So we felt, what if there's a space where they can walk in, plug in the mic, and create content and then leave? Somebody can edit it for them, somebody can do it for them. So we empower people to create by doing content. And that's why we set up the studio. Now that people know about it, they love it. Because, oh, we didn't know about it. You know, I wanted to do a podcast for years, and now that you have the space, we can come in and do it. And so we empower them to create video and audio content on the fly just because they can. Okay. And so there's no barrier anymore to not doing it, because it's all there. The studio is there, the mixers are there, the computer is there. All they have to do is show up and get their content there.
So let's say you and I are doing our podcast 3 years from today.
Okay.
And I ask you, what are you most proud of?
Right.
What's changing? What do you think your answer would be?
The answer would be is that building a community of people that were afraid, and now they're no longer afraid to create. And so I think our biggest joy is that we are able to bring people together. People who had never thought they can collaborate, suddenly they are working together, suddenly they are talking to each other. And I think the sense of community in business is so important, because I can learn from you something that I didn't know yesterday, but now that I'm talking to you, I can learn it. So what if we can create a community of people that can inspire each other to help each other grow? They don't compete with each other, they are helping each other. And so that's the premise behind community. We want you, even if there's 5 attorneys sitting in the same room, they can all help each other, as opposed to thinking, oh, we're stealing business from each other. So for 3 years from now, if I can say we've built the strongest business community in the city that help each other by giving, not by taking, that's going to be our prize.
Thank you, Jacob, for giving us your time, and thank you for watching.
Absolutely. And see you at community.